Meta is hosting Post Malone's concert in VR exclusively on Facebook and Instagram. HBO is promoting House of Dragons using an AR app and installation at Comic-Con. Does this mean we're going to see more AR and VR ads? Stick around and let's find out. Hey folks, it's Ari from Share Through here with a brand new episode of Behind Programmatic Headlines. In this episode, I'll cover some of the more prominent initiatives and future possibilities of AR and VR in advertising, as well as how these will fit into our current view of the Metaverse. Post Malone teamed up with Meta for his upcoming 12-karat toothache VR concert, streaming exclusively on Facebook and Instagram. But he's not the first musician to perform a VR concert. Ariana Grande and Travis Scott beat Post Malone to it when they had their own virtual concerts within Fortnite. HBO is promoting the next Game of Thrones series, House of Dragons, using an AR app and installation at San Diego Comic-Con. Not to mention Coca-Cola, Wendy's, Vans, Ralph Lauren, and several other brands that have been testing out AR, VR, and advertising in the Metaverse. But first, what's AR, VR, and the Metaverse? Augmented reality, AR, is when digital components are placed in the physical world using a device like your phone or glasses. Like where your GPS shows you where to go, imagine that direction line on top of the sidewalk or the street you're on. Virtual reality, or VR, is an entirely digital experience that exists all on its own. When AR and VR environments act like one cohesive experience, that creates an extended reality, XR. The Metaverse is kind of like a real-life game world. Users can have their own avatars that they can customize using virtual goods. They can purchase virtual or real services, access virtual or augmented experiences, and explore the Metaverse by walking around their avatar, walking into digital storefronts that act as a company's website, and interacting with other users by going to virtual movie theaters, theme parks, really anything else that they can do in real life. If not more, as technology and our capabilities improve. But is it just science fiction? Is AR, VR, and the Metaverse just wishful thinking? There's lots of skepticism and hype surrounding AR, VR, and the Metaverse, but the brands that are experimenting are seeing results. American Eagle partnered with Snapchat to create an AR campaign that allowed people to turn their rooms into an American Eagle store, where they could browse and try on different items. The campaign earned them around $2 million in sales, but more importantly, around 50 million impressions from Gen Z. Travis Scott's Fortnite concert earned him around 20 million in merchandise sales, or 40% of his total tour earnings, and 10 times more than his next best show, in literally less than 10 minutes. I wonder how much money he's made on Fortnite skins since. Those can be pretty pricey for what's just essentially a digital cosmetic. Those that are saying it's all a publicity stunt, what's wrong with that? Even if it is just PR, the exposure is great for the brands. And when AR, VR, and the Metaverse are part of our everyday lives, these brands are surely to have an upper hand. What's in store for the future of AR, VR, and the Metaverse? This is where it gets exciting. The possibilities are truly endless. Brands can create virtual stores or digital twins of their physical locations, and they can all come together in like a virtual shopping mall. AR product tags. Imagine walking down the street and seeing someone wearing a cool shirt. You want one too, but you don't know where to get it. Well, simply by looking at the shirt through your AR glasses, you could see the brand and where to get it. Virtual and augmented experiences are also a possibility. Imagine like an AR scavenger hunt or a virtual obstacle course. AR and VR branded assistants or chatbot that's almost human-like and that you can interact with like any other person. And all new kinds of ad formats like AR on top of a billboard ad, immersive VR storytelling experiences. How will programmatic ads work in the Metaverse? Aside from the new formats and possibilities, programmatic ads will work fairly the same. The only key difference would be what or where the ad placements are. AR ads that can be placed programmatically on blank spaces in the physical world, like the side of a store building. There's also loading screen ads, virtual billboards, and branded in-game items. There's going to be a greater focus on creating premium and valuable experiences for consumers, whether it's trying on clothes in AR or VR, virtual concerts, product demos. Advertisers will have to get creative in how they reach their target audiences. How will ad performance be measured in AR, VR, and the Metaverse? A along with some of the more traditional KPIs that advertisers use to measure the performance of their ad campaigns today, like reach, click-through rate, impressions, video completion rate, advertisers will have a literal new world of performance signals that can give them deep insight into user engagement. Like, did people try out the product or ad? Are people zooming into parts of an ad, and which parts? Are people changing the colors or different design aspects of the ad, and which parts? How many views, clicks, or purchases were made from an AR product tag? And as advertisers become more familiar with VR, AR, and the Metaverse, they're going to create new experiences and formats that'll give them brand new performance signals that we can only dream of right now. How will creators and influencers fit in AR, VR, and the Metaverse? Similar to how creators and influencers engage with their audiences today, they might actually have a greater role in the future of AR, VR advertising in the Metaverse. On PlayStation, the Dreams app allows creators to make their own experiences for other users, like Southpaw Cooking, a cooking simulator using only your left hand. Advertisers can partner with creators and influencers to create branded experiences, like including food and cooking brands or adding programmatic banners next to the track in a racing game. When will AR, VR, and the Metaverse be widely adopted? Before we get all excited, there's some things that advertisers need to figure out first. For the Metaverse to happen, advertisers will need to agree on common industry standards that allow interoperability between all different parts of VR, AR. Users need to be able to instantly and seamlessly switch between AR and VR. Users need to be able to, the devices themselves will have to be indistinguishable from real glasses, comfortable to wear, and have enough battery to last a full day. Are we anywhere close to having this new kind of reality? Advertisers will have to become more in tune with the user experience. As AR and VR become extensions of our realities and our bodies, users can't be bombarded with invasive ads. Well, that's all for this episode. What will it take for AR, VR, and the Metaverse to become part of our everyday lives? What will it take for AR, VR advertising to reach mass consumers? What will a Metaverse-connected world look like? And how will programmatic ads fit in that equation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe for more behind programmatic headlines. This has been Arya Sharethrough. Thanks for watching.